Hello, staff. Thank you for being here tonight. I know you all probably wish you were home doing something else with your family, relaxing, eating ice cream, but I really appreciate you guys being here tonight. Tonight, I'm going to give you guys a training. Recently, I learned the great importance of making sure that those with disabilities feel included in our work environment. And I noticed there's a few things that we need to do better and where we work. So I'm going to talk about a few things that we need to start doing. Um, First thing is inclusion is both physical and social. So guys, it's really important that when we do physical activities, whether that could be staff game night, we come and have a good time playing board games or other physical games. It's important to make sure that they're playing with us as well, but we also need to be engaging with them socially, having conversation with them. Okay, that is a big part of feeling included. You guys probably know that yourselves, because how does it feel if someone invites you just to have a game night, but they don't really talk with you very much? They could feel really uncomfortable, and it's the same with those that have disabilities. They need to feel included both physically and socially. Another thing is when we are doing things where we need to divide into groups, we need to avoid putting those with disabilities into their own group. That is more segregation than inclusion. So avoid doing that. Make sure you're intermixing those with disabilities to be in different groups, and it doesn't matter what group they're in, just as long as they are not in their own group, away from everyone else. So that is a big thing. Another thing is we need to let them speak for themselves. We should not be, if they have the opportunity to speak for themselves, we should not be the one speaking for them, because that really takes the power away from them. Like, that can make them feel pretty powerless as a human being. Because if you're giving others the opportunity to speak for themselves, but you're not giving those with disabilities the opportunity to speak for themselves, what is that telling them? That's telling them, oh, they think something is wrong with me, and then they start to believe that something's wrong with them. So do not speak for them. Let them speak for themselves. Turn the time over to them. Let them speak if the time is right for them to speak. So also avoid giving them too much attention, because too much attention can be weird. It can feel weird, and they'll recognize that. They can be like, oh, he's giving me too much attention. Why is he doing that? Oh, and then they start to think again, maybe something's wrong with me. And so just awkward. So don't give them over attention. Don't give them too much attention. Just, it's normal. It's chill. So think about that. Last thing is we need to fix our language. What I mean by this is the way we word things. So instead of saying, oh, that's a disabled person, we need to say that's a person with a disability. That is super important, just the way we word that, because it can make them feel pretty bad if you just call them a disabled person. It helps a ton to use it the correct way. Now, this is a person with a disability. So that is another thing, and there's lots of different ways to do that. Lots of different examples, but that's probably a big one that we need to be aware of. So always keep in mind the language that you're using. We need to fix some of those terms and just rearrange how we're speaking. So those are the big things, guys, and so we need to start implementing them, and I'll make sure that it's being implemented, and we all just need to we all need to do better. So yeah, that's all I have. So have a great rest of your night.